Hello, everybody.
Hello.
It's Ryno and Craig here.
Yes, sir.
We're at the Wilderness Lodge, if you can't tell. I don't know who would be able to spot it just from this one pole behind us, but we're here to try out the Roaring Fork.
Yes, it is newly reopened after its expansion and sort of reimagining. So if you ate at Roaring Fork back in the day, you know that it was primarily just like deli sandwiches, essentially. Kind of kicked up though, and then a lot of flatbreads, and then your standard burgers and fries. But they've, like a lot of the Disney restaurants, they've tried to up their game a little bit now with some interesting menu items, from having a brisket burger to flatbreads that aren't just pepperoni and cheese, but actual like pretty serious ingredients on there.
I've come here once before with Kathy, and it was all, I wasn't blown away because it was just that menu of just the sandwiches and the salad.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for this new change. They also have a really nice seating area outside now that's brand new, which is pretty
completely
cool.
covered, which is just absolutely wonderful. Just looking at it, it already feels more welcoming. It feels bigger than it did before, even though it's just more of an illusion than anything. But we're not here just to talk about that. We're here to go get food. So
great.
Let's go in and check out what all they've added. Okay, well, I knew that there was a brisket burger on the menu, and you know, not only am I an aficionado of corn dogs, barbecue, and hamburgers of all sorts, I am also, I don't even know anymore, I'm just an aficionado of too many things, but I always order a brisket burger when I do see it, and this truly is a brisket burger. So sometimes they'll mix some brisket meat in with ground meat, and that's what they'll call it, but this actually, if you look back down, it does have nice pieces of brisket on there, thick, hopefully smoked really well. The one thing that does kind of bother me though is, if you look, it's your crappy Disney hamburger patty under there. I was hoping for something a little bit more fancier in terms of the burger itself, but for $13.49, the brisket burger comes with Tillamook cheddar cheese, cranberry barbecue sauce, cast iron onions, apple frisee on a sweet brioche roll, and then is served with potato barrels, which obviously are just they're just tater tots. But
Brioche?
Barouche, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Steve. So let's just dig in and go for it.
Where's the cranberry jam on that?
The cranberry jam is, if you let me move that, there's the cranberry jam. Not a ton. It could use a little bit more. After the first bite, the Tillamook definitely stands out. The brisket isn't as smoky as I would hope for, but it's pretty good brisket. Unfortunately, that crappy Disney burger flavor is just overpowering it right now on the first bite, but I gotta keep going because I'm sure I'll get to some different flavors deep down in.
So I went with the grilled chicken on roasted garlic focaccia, which is roasted peppers, fresh mozzarella, and oven-dried tomato pesto, $10.99, with a side of potato barrels, which are delicious. I don't really know what to say from this. It looks pretty good. I'm worried it's going to be too tomato pesto-y, but we'll find out. No, it's actually really good. The bun, the focaccia bread's really nice and soft and flavorful, and the chicken's cooked really well, and got that cheese on there. And the tomato pesto is very present, so if you're not into, oh, that food stuck in my teeth, I'm sorry. If you're not into that tomatoey flavor, this might not be for you. In fact, I might add a little sauce to this, something else, just to give it a little bit more extra. But first bite, I'm enjoying it.
potato barrels. Really good. So I'm about halfway through my burger. I don't know what happened with this, but it's just, it wasn't really working right. So I realized that the burger was essentially flavorless except for the pieces, whereas you can see are kind of like charred and burnt a little bit. The onions were adding nothing. The cheese was adding a little bit, not much. The brisket, it felt, I don't know. I thought I was tasting smoke, then I didn't. I took a piece off, ate it by itself, and it was pretty flavorless, which makes me think they either didn't do like a good rub on it, or they didn't smoke it properly. There's just something going on with it. Almost like it's roasted or something, and not properly smoked. The bun overpowers a lot, but I did add barbecue sauce on, and now it tastes like barbecue sauce. And it's kind of bringing out the flavors of everything else, but still not really that much. I don't know. It's just slightly disappointing for what could be a really good burger. It just, besides everything else on there, so far feels like fresh and homemade for here, except for the burger itself. It just feels cheap.
The tots are the highlight. Excuse me, potato barrels. But so for me, an update. I don't care for the tomato pesto sauce on this, and it's just a personal preference thing. It tastes like it gives it this whole oh my god, what's the Italian dish with the cheese on top of the chicken?
Parmesan?
Yeah, chicken parmesan. I'm an idiot.
Genie.
So it gives it feels a little heavier for me than I want it to be, but that's just, like I said, that's just a preference thing. I'm more of like the spicier side of things, so there was some Worcester sauce in there, but I couldn't find the bottle. Worcester sauce, I don't know what people call it, but somebody swiped the bottle between when I sat down and when I went to go get it, and so I can't find it. So I did a little bit of barbecue sauce on it, and by a little bit I mean a lot. That's doing it for me though. Like I said, everything's really cooked really well, and I like the arugula on it, and the chicken's a really good piece of chicken. I think my only recommendation is get the sauce on the side when you come here, and but I mean, if you like this sort of a thing, then get this. But for me, it makes it feel a little heavier than I want it to be when it's 95 degrees outside and I've got to go to a theme park after this, or go back in the pool or something like that. So my recommendation, sauce on the side.
Behold, the newly famous dessert here at Wilderness Lodge. It's Roaring Fork. I'm positive.
Oh.
No, it didn't hit the table, but it did fall. Marshmallow down. It's fine. We'll just
put it in
overlay
your
some
mouth.
B-roll in it
Eat
right
it.
now. Oh God, don't pour it.
Look at it.
Okay. So the Campfire Cupcake, $4.99. It's got the little frosting on top, making it look like a campfire. The rock candy on there. A nice coating of like dusting Oreo powder and stuff.
What I assume is marshmallow.
It looks really good. Yeah, the marshmallow on there. We'll see once we cut through here. I'm gonna get a fork for extra stabilization. Sorry, I have to destroy you.
You'll live forever in our memory. Oh, girl.
Okay, that's pretty on the inside. Okay, so there you have it. There's
You sound like Hannibal Lecter.
it tastes like a marshmallow cream on the inside. It's definitely not just straight vanilla, but I gotta just do a full bite. Isn't that what we're here for?
Yeah. You're like George Costanza eating a Snickers with his knife and fork.
Well, this is very messy. No! Oh, I cracked myself up. Okay, as anti-Disney cupcake as I am, because they just do way too many, I really enjoy this one. It feels like I'm eating an Oreo cookie cupcake. And I'm an Oreo fiend. That's another thing, I'm a connoisseur of Oreos. There you go. So, I need to get your opinion on it since you hate chocolate.
I'm a cupcake snob because of Jill. Okay. Okay, alright. Well, I am very surprised about what I just ate because from the looks of it, it looks really heavy and dense, and it's actually really light and fluffy, which is my preferred. I probably like the cupcakes that my friend Jill makes because that's how hers are, but this marshmallow, I know you said marshmallow cream, but it's like, like, I don't know how to describe it. Somewhere between the consistency of whipped cream and actual marshmallow. It's somewhere in the middle there. But it is surprisingly light and not heavy at all, especially the campfire part. It was just apparently just frosting left over from the movie Hook. But this is pretty good. I'm into it. Okay, we're done.
Yep.
I feel like for me personally, highlight was the cupcake and the tater tots.
Agreed.
The sandwich was good though too. I'm not gonna put it down. It just wasn't in my flavor profile. That's all.
Yeah, for me, the burger, while on paper, it should have been something I loved. The flavor just wasn't there, matching up with what was on the paper. So, you know what? It's not a big loss. I think, I think with just a couple changes, like doing a nice fresh burger patty instead of your standard Disney burger on it, that would elevate it to new levels. But it is quick service. They have to get it out quickly, so I do understand. But
I think it's better than what was, though.
Yeah.
I think there was a lot of other cool options that were in there, like a lot of interesting snack items they offer in there, and there was even the grab and go stuff. They've got like a warm grab and go sandwich in there.
And so like used to be here, it was all the deli sandwiches and stuff. So if you still miss like the roast beef in blue, that was a popular sandwich, the tuna sandwich. You can still get those in the grab and go section. So they're not completely gone, but it's not that deli counter and salad counter like was there before. I am excited to come back and try the flatbreads, but I did want to mention real quick, because we didn't really talk about it yet, but the ordering process was very, very bizarre. You go in, and there's a menu, like they're handing the menus out for you, but then there's a menu hanging up over the one cash register, and that's where you place your order. But then you take your order over to the next computers over by where the food comes out at, and then you pay over there. It's all very confusing.
And then you go sit down and with the number on it, and they bring it over to you. So that was a little weird.
And when I say it's confusing, I understand the concept. I'm saying it's confusing is why not just do it all at one place, all at once? I feel like you're only adding a couple extra seconds.
Well, especially when the room is the size of your living room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
it's actually a lot bigger than my living room,
but but besides that little ordering weirdness to it, I love the look in there still. It does feel bigger than it did before because they moved the drinks into the other side, which I don't even, that could have been done way before the last time I came here, but I like that the drinks are over in the one side, and that clears up extra congestion. It just, the wood looks really fresh and really clean in there now. It's very beautiful, but on my money, I still think, I think if you're talking about eating something quick here, maybe Geyser Point's the place to go.
Yeah, I would agree too. It's nice, better than what was, but it's not somewhere you're going to go out of your way to get to, especially when they have Geyser Point just down here that's got, select items, but also very quick, very fast, because it's Geyser Point, and then there's also a quick service counter, so you don't have to sit at the bar in there. You can go up to a counter and order food over there too. So, if you stop by here, or you will stop by here, whatever, leave a comment in the section below. We want to know, what was your favorite thing? Are you sad to have seen something go? Is there something you're looking forward to trying here? And is there somewhere else that you'd like us to see? You'd like to see us go next too?
Yeah.
Because we're always open to the suggestions. So remember, like, comment, share, and we will see you next time.
Bye, y'all.